Did he willingly take backshots for the love of the game? I hope there is no actual plot-related reason as to why it was a female host this time. Today's topic: how freaky is Kenjaku, aka Yuji's mom? The recent episode obviously finally gave us the name to attach to this brain. Is it Noritoshi Kamo? Is it Geto? Is it Kaori? None of the above. Because when you see the stitches here, you know an operation has been done, and she has been lobotomized, and a different brain has taken over in the form of Kenjaku. In this video, I want to explore all the things that I've seen, little weird things that I saw during the actual episode where this happens, and give you my just vibe about how fucking freaky and insane Kenjaku is. This tweet did fucking numbers. Some interesting things too. If we look at the engagement here, Hassan's fucking no. Okay, this is crazy. Nah, take back shots. We have Hassan's fucking editor coming in and liking my... Yo, shout out to Hassan's dog. Shout out to Austin Ox. Whenever a tweet goes viral, it's just fun to see, like, who is, like, liking it. Some weirdest, that the most random group of people are just coming in and that shit. But we're gonna leave it there. Do not look at the quote retweets. Do not look at the replies. It is an absolute fucking cesspool of spoilers, but I hit with this one. I fucking hit with this one. First things first, this scene, right? This scene here. In my opinion, Jin, Yuji's dad, is more uncertain to me than Kaori. I think that it was intentional, right? The direction of this scene showcasing Jin, the darkness in his eyes, yet he's smiling, right? It's so freaky to me. I thought that mom was gonna be the crazy one and dad was like, just like a, honestly like a slave, right? Bro was put on a leash, but it sounds to me that like dad might be complicit and even is aware of Kenjaku's existence. I don't know, right? Because if you think about it, what happened? He had a baby with the fucking corpse, right? In order for Kenjaku to place his brain onto another, the body must be dead. The head is cut, the brain gets transplanted. Who knows what kind of fucking curse technique or situation it is. But like, it's kind of insane because in this sequence, you know, Grandpa is telling you, like, Jin, yo, get the fuck away from that woman. You're gonna die. That part is already scary enough. How much did dad really know about Jujutsu sorcery stuff? How much did he really understand about Kaori? Grandpa, in my opinion, had way more aura than ever. Now, technically, Grandpa only showed up in episode 1 of JJK, where he passes away and basically guilt trips Yuji into, hey, don't die like me. Make sure you die, you know, with like a lot of people loving you. And then the proper death is the motivation that Yuji's gone with. Grandpa came back in season 3 with the flashback. Man, he's got a lot of fucking aura. I hope that he like shows up more in these flashbacks, even if the manga doesn't have any, just for like more anime original content. Like, I fucking love this shit. He's warning Jin, you will die. Like, and I don't even think he's joking, right? He's not saying, oh my god, that girl's coming to death of you. I think he's being serious when he's saying, you will literally fucking die. Another thing I want you guys to focus on is the Yuji's hair color. Now, I don't think this is that important. This is another thing that I did notice though. Yuji's hair color is way more red as a kid. And then the color fades away as time passes. I don't think there's anything really there. Like, what would be the meaning of that? The bold, like, Reinhard von Austria red color fading away to pink. I don't think there's much there to be analyzing, right? But just kind of something interesting. Again, Jin looks so fucking terrifying throughout this entire sequence as Grandpa is warning Jin, he's gonna be death of you right here. Dude, look at this shit. I think dad is more unsettling and he was desperate to have a kid. I don't know why he was desperate to have a kid. I mean, it could be as simple as, you know, human beings, they want to reproduce and they want to have a kid. It doesn't need to be deeper than that. But I think he was obsessed with having a kid. And with Kaori as a regular human, it seems like she was infertile, right? So when I ask of the Backshots question, right? When I ask, was there a reason? So you're telling me Kenjaku was able to like somehow make her fertile? Curse technique, restore eggs? Like what are you talking about? Because why couldn't Kenjaku going into Jin instead? Because maybe Kaori is not fucking insane like Jin. Maybe Kaori would never have a kid with a corpse. But Jin was truly fucking out of his rocker. And Kenjaku decided to choose Kaori because he just wants to take back shots. You know what I mean? Like, I really want this to be the case where Kenjaku has been living for hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of years. Bro's bored. And there's another question too, right? Who's to say Kenjaku wasn't the male to begin with? What if it was a female, right? It's more fun to imagine Kenjaku was a male from the beginning and for the first time wanted to be a mother, right? Like, bro is basically completing this game of life. He's been living for so long, you're gonna go mad. He wants to try everything. And a motherly love is something that he never tried just yet. So to literally have a baby as a corpse, that's so fucking crazy to me. It is absolutely fucking maddening. I know that you wanted a child, but she's not it. And here, Jin also says, right? That she's dead. Right? Right over here. I know you were never able to do that with Kaori. Grandpa straight up is assuming that Kaori is dead. So, doesn't that literally mean that, like, she died? Obviously, she died, but Grandpa is aware of it. It's like, Grandpa is aware that Kaori has already died, but then she shows up saying, Oto-san, what are you talking about? And if you look at the stitches here, it's different from the usual. The stitches here is healed up. Kenjaku has been in the body for so fucking long. Wait. So you're telling me that Jin was hiding Kaori as Kenjaku for this long time? You know what I mean? Grandpa specifically mentions she's dead. You think there's like a different meaning to it? Not literally dead? You think that he's saying that her eggs are dead? That's fucked up. You think that he's saying that her soul is dead? I don't know. But to me, my interpretation is that he thinks that she's actually dead. But Jin also then would imply that he's aware of it. And this is the most fucked up part. Both Grandpa and Dad are aware that Kaori was dead. But she comes back and Jin is totally... So Jin... Like, imagine, like, Jin is the reason Kenjaku became in Kaori's body. You know what I mean? Like, rather than Kenjaku just randomly taking over this body, what if Jin, like, requested? What if Jin was, like, looking for a solution? Bro is so... But why does it need to be with her? Because he has a twisted love with her, right? Like, why couldn't he find a different wife? Because it needs to be Kaori. It needs to be her because of the love. He's willing to have a baby with the corpse with a different fucking man's brain in her. Somehow, she's more fertile now. And then they have this kid. A lot of people are also telling me Jin is very important to the plot. Not in terms of just offering sperm, but his legacy. Similar to how Yuta, Michizane, right? Bro is a very far off descendant branch of the Gojo clan. A lot of people are hyping up Jin, no spoilers, but it seems like he's very, very important too. We just don't know why it is just yet. The more I think about Kenjaku the character, the more I realize how compelling this person is. This dude is willing to take back shots for the love of the game. You don't realize. I had to take back shots, Yuji, for my plan. I took the white splash so you can run around with the black flash. And if you look at the opening, visuals, there's a very, very haunting visual. It's so fucking twisted. Where is it? This one. This is so fucking creepy. This shows a twisted painting of Kenjaku as Kaori harboring Yuji in the body. And I really want to believe Kenjaku wanted to experience what it was to be a mother. Bro wanted to obviously procure a vessel for Sukuna. I don't know why it had to be with Jin or Kaori. Again, maybe rather than Kenjaku's DNA, it's actually Jin's DNA that allowed Yuji to become the optimal vessel for Sukuna. But still, it's fucking crazy. Bro became the mother, had a child, immediately abandoned the kid because now Kaori had to then do what? Geto. Geto's curse manipulation exists. His plan has to continue. Kaori just gets discarded at the end of JJK 0 when Gojo and Geto are having one last moment and Geto dies off. Which is another crazy thing too. Gojo never blames Yuta for that. And it's respectful. I thought that maybe Gojo would harbor some sort of like anger and resentment for Yuta for killing his boyfriend, right? But nah, obviously it had to be done. It's not the same Geto anymore. Kenjaku literally is a corpse, has a fucking baby. Yuji is a baby of a dead woman's body. He doesn't even know that yet. Can you imagine what it's gonna be when Yuji realizes his dad is a fucking necrophile? That his mom was Geto, but not really? Like, that realization, like, he's already going through it with the mental breakdown after Shibuya incident. He's right now so, like, scared to go into the Culling Games because he has to kill again. Could he possibly take it that, like, his mom was another man that another man took over the dead body of your mom to have a fucking child with, and what would he think about Jin? Is Jin even still alive? We don't even know. I hope Jin is alive. That'd be really fascinating. But that's pretty much it. And the crazier thing is that this is just one project of many, right? This is one single project setup of many others that Kenjaku was plotting. And there's a beautiful scene. JJK Culling Games Anime Season 3 posters. Let's see if we can find it. There is a picture where it's Yuji and a bunch of dolls. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? I can't find it anymore, but I swear to God, there was like Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3 cover pic. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's on Google search right now, but there is this promotional picture where all of like the Culling Games contestants are there, and so is Kenjaku. Yet Yuji is the only human. Yuji ISO cover? Okay, ISO cover. ISO cover. Where is it? Jujutsu Kaisen ISO cover. I don't see it. Oh, this one. Yeah. So this is the new cover from King New's new JJK theme song ISO. It's obviously scuffed in an image here. Is there a better one? How about this? How about this? How about this? They're also fucking scuffed. Give me a good one. Yo, why is the image so fucking bad? Yeah, let's go with this one. So notice, Culling Games participants, whether it be Yuta, whether it be the Pompadour God, whether it be Hakari, but only Yuji. Only Yuji is the human. And Mommy is here. Everyone else is a puppet. They're simply tools. They're simply just another pawn piece that Kenjaku set up. But you know who is the most special? It's Yuji. Because not only is he the main character, he's also the child of the mother. Motherly love. And that's special. And you know what? I'm gonna conclude this video by playing this. Ready? Oh, this is gonna be fucking beautiful. Let's get the headphones in and listen. You know what's special about a mother's love? You are my special. Oh my fucking God, dude. If they literally set this up from the beginning, never fucking tell me Jujutsu Kaisen is a cheap battle shonen with no themes at all, no story. Never fucking tell me that there is no depth in writing. This is fucking insane setup, and I'm all for it.